Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of October 2015. So let's get into your reading. On the 8th, Taurus, we have Venus, your ruling planet, moving into your 5th house of fun and pleasure, romance, creative expression, and children, and the relationship that you have with children. Venus is entering here, and there's going to be a little party happening in your 5th house because we have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and generosity, already there, which is going to be stationed there until next year. September, and Mars, the planet of action and assertion, moving into that that moved into that part of your chart since late last month. And all I can think about is Tauruses wanting to really enjoy themselves and really wanting to express themselves and also spend a lot more time with their children or children around them. The first card that I got for you, Taurus, is the Inner Wisdom card. And this card is speaking about you know what to do, to trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate actions without delay. So in terms of your love, your expression, the way that you express yourself, don't second guess yourself about certain things, Taurus. You're very thoughtful sign that likes to think things through before you really go into anything. You like to really assimilate things. Trust the process of whatever is going on within yourself, within love. Venus was retrograding the whole summer. So you were really thinking about your self-worth and what you bring to the table, your value. Trust yourself, Taurus. Trust yourself. And this is a really good time to express yourself creatively with all these beautiful planets in your 5th house as well. Mercury goes direct in your 6th house of work, health, and your daily routines on the 9th of this month. So if a lot of you Tauruses have been thinking about your health, your diet, the way that you can improve your health or the way that you can take care of your health more, also about work, the way you view work, the way you look at work, and your daily routines, and how it is that you can probably help to make your daily routines a little bit more satisfying to you. And when Mercury goes direct on the 9th, you have the sun that's also there. So there is a focus on that for you. You really want to make a change in your diet, your work, or your routines in your life. On the 12th, Taurus, we have a new moon in your 6th house of your work, your health, and your daily routines. So the moon is here coupled with the sun and Mercury. And the moon, the new moon, is symbolizing the emotion, your emotion towards that. And how would you like to change that area? The sun, your persona, is giving that energy to do so. And Mercury going direct in this area is going to give you actually the concentration to actually want to make that new change. It's the house of well-being, your physical, your mental, everything. It's your health. In your health, I'm not just talking about your physical. I'm talking about your mental well-being as well. And if, your mental well-being is not well, forget about the physical. You know what I mean? You're not even going to go there. The second card that I got for you, Toro, is be strong. Strong. Toro. This card speaks about you're stronger than you think you are. And your strength is going to ensure that you have a happy outcome. So don't underestimate yourselves, Taurus. If there's any Tauruses out there that's underestimating yourself, don't do it. You don't need to do it. Just try not to complain about certain things as well with this card. And exercise. This card really talks about exercise, using physical activity to get the aggression out. You already have Venus and beautiful aggressive Mars in your 5th house. So there can be a way that you can definitely work out that physical energy with your love partner, or just enjoying yourself more physically, doing things with your children, or just doing more things that you enjoy, and really enjoying the expression of it, because you have all these beautiful planets in your 5th house, And then on the 23rd, you have the sun moving into your 7th house of partnerships, other people, relationships with other people, business relationships that you have, one-on-one relationships, marriages. And the sun is here. It's going to be illuminating that part. So there's going to be a big focus on other people around the end of the month when the sun moves into your 7th house. And Saturn was just stationed here, and it moved last month. So you were getting restructured in your relationships, Toro. You were learning a lot about discipline and how to solidify those relationships. So there might have been a lot of rough patching going on in your relationships for the past 2 years, 2.5 years. And now Saturn has moved on and it's in your 8th house now. So the sun is here without Saturn illuminating it. What can you do to change those relationships, and how can you really put a focus on that as well, and really doing things that really show what Saturn has basically taught you. Like, what has Saturn taught you about relationship? What has Saturn taught you about relationships in the past 2 years of it transiting there? So that's a really good thing to look at as well, Taurus, for this month. And on the 27th, the most wonderful thing is going to happen for you. And that's going to be a powerful full moon in your first house of self. So powerful. It's a powerful moon. And the moon is your emotions. And the third card that I got for you for this month, Toro, is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith, excuse me. This card is talking about you taking a risk and basically putting your heart's true desire into action, Toro. I love Tauros. This is a sign of such romance, such warmth and compassion. I love Tauros. And if you're indecisive about a lot of things, but this card is really talking about being indecisive about certain things, and you really, what do you want with this card, and really going after it, you know. This is really also too, with this full moon in your first house, reevaluating yourself, reevaluating your life, your priorities, what needs to stay, what needs to go. With Mercury going direct, which has been retrograding, it's going direct. So you're reevaluating your relationships, you were reevaluating your relationships, your personal and professional, your business partnerships, even rivals, even people that you don't really even get along with. Also too, you could have been dealing with lawsuits or whatever the case may be. This is really a better time for you to make decisions too in terms of your partnerships. Now that Mercury is going direct, it's easier for you to really make decisions on things. So remember, Taurus, don't hesitate on things. If you have a feeling, if you have a desire, act on it. Act on it. It will be really good for you. And you do have Saturn disciplining that 8th house of intimacy, power, self-control, and other people's money for the next 2 years. So that is going to be a focus for you too. So again, Taurus, I'm Aquila, and I hope this month is going to be really transformational for you. And I'll see you next month.